She nods her head slowly. I will not forget this insult. Good day to you.
I feel stronger.
Yes. Yes. This is how I want to level up. by sticking it up to the rich. Now welcome back to episode 22 of Cheese, the game. Wow, that actually came out really weird. It's not Cheese, the game. It's actually probably the least cheesable of the games of Infinity Engine variety. But I was walking around, sorting out my inventory, mostly. Selling stuff I don't need. I sold this awful evil book. That's why I have 10,000 money again, so I'm gonna go shopping very soon. Yeah, but I went back to Guildspur's auction block, because I wanted to rest, so that Mort could get up to speed. And I realized, wait, those are two different cheese. Why is that? And as it turns out, this is just a piece of cheese. But this one is a piece of cheese laced with powerful poison. So I could have probably fed that to Montauk to not have to fight him, just kill him. I wish I've seen it before, but I've missed it, so no longer is a thing. But I can rent a room. Did I already do it? I think I did. Yeah, now I'm back in darkness. Yeah, but I have my inventory's way cleaner now. I have gotten rid of all useless stuff. I've also moved. You know my secret hideout in the buried village where all my stuff was. I've moved the stuff that I thought I might actually need still here. So a bunch of keys. This glass eye, I don't know what it's for really. Mortuary key, which might be useful. Tear that gives you permanent con. Maybe I'm gonna have a character that can use it. And the decanter of endless water if I need to use it for that one thing. Anyway, last episode we have saved Mort from the evil, not so evil Lothar, who I also discovered when I was walking around to see if maybe somebody gives me more money for the evil book that I've sold. I don't have it anymore. I realized that you can shop with him, and he's a cleric. He has healing scrolls that nobody can use. Nobody but one character, which I hope to maybe see this episode. But for now, I realized that last time I was talking to these three guys, and Xanthia, who was guilt-tripping them into fighting, to proving themselves, it's right here. So I'm going to use my superior... Oh, damn it, I should have brought my charisma. Well, I'm not going to use my superior charisma then, I guess. I'm going to use my superior intelligence? Let's see where that takes me. You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching three nearby creatures with interest. Greetings. She turns to face you, and an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes? What do you want? I have some questions. Fine. She looks irritated. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks you up and down, then frowns. Is there something else you want? I have some questions. Fine. What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight, and I want to see it. She smiles wickedly. It should be interesting. A fight? Yes, see these three Thokola over there? She points to three hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're going to try to kill an Abishai. The stupid oafs. I know what Abishai is, and I don't think they can take care of themselves. The Thokola look like them. Yeah, I'm gonna choose that. Normally, I would say yes. Thokola are very powerful warriors. She smiles slyly and leans in to whisper to you. However, I know something they don't. What that might be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. She snickers. The Thokola will be slaughtered. I have no doubt about it. She straightens up and watches the Thokola eagerly. How do you know they can be only hurt by magic? She gives you an annoyed look. My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. She looks away. That's how I know. My husband told me. Why don't you warn the Thokola? Why would I do that? She smiles evilly. I am the one who suggested the fight. Why? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening, he forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious that they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell onto the table I was sitting at. She pauses. She frowns angrily. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined my very expensive evening gown. So, while the cretin was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accept the apology of a warrior of stature. If he were truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. You're going to get them killed because they ruined their dress?
Dated my journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind this situation. She looks at you like you're an idiot child. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. She looks angrily. I must be going now. Farewell. Dudes! Hey dudes! This lady's an evil So now, let me talk to you. This huge creature stands over 9 feet tall. Rippling muscles. Supports its massive... That's the wrong guy, right? Thorpe. Thorpe knows language. You see Thorpe, the Thokola. He gives you a friendly laugh as you approach. The smelly bag. What do you want of Thorpe? I have some questions. I've talked to Xanthia. He smiles and nods at you enthusiastically. That's right, Thorpe and friends Barsh. Warren Thorpe. I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons.
Dated my journal.
He gives you a worried look. Need magic? How you know? I'm gonna be honest. Here. I've talked to Xanthia. She told me. He seems confused at first, and a look of realization appears on his face. Xanthia play Thorpe for a coney. She lie. Try to get Thorpe and friends dead. I'm afraid so, Thorpe. Xanthia not deserve apology. Thorpe free from debt to her. Yes, you are free from your debt. Thorpe, thank you. You save life. You save life of friends. He turns to the other Thokola and speaks to them hurriedly. After a moment, all 3 bow to you. In each hands you a pouch of coins. Thank you. You good friend. You deserve 600 gold. And then I'm just gonna go and boast about it to this bitch's face. Xanthia. You see Xanthia. She gives you a look filled with hatred. You warned the brute, didn't you? Yes, I did that. What I felt was right. She nods her head slowly. I will not forget this insult. Good day to you.
I feel stronger.
Yes. Yes. This is how I want to level up. by sticking it up to the rich. Oh, my spell. I was supposed to do con, but I'm thinking if I do 1 more wisdom, I might be able to talk to the con about the final... Yeah. Let's try. My con is decent. Mage spell book. What did I get? Level 5! Cone of Cold! All ready for me. Perfect. Okay, now that I have better wisdom... Wisdom of 19. Come on, the con. I know that you guys hate when you're talking to the con, but I need to talk to the con. I want to talk to you about your teachings. I have read The Unbroken Circle of Zarsamon. Yes! What does the Seventh Circle speak of? It speaks of time as an ally, not an enemy. It says that patience can sharpen even the smallest of efforts into a weapon that can strike the heart of an empire. Your victories may be small, but over time a greater victory may be achieved. Dakon is silent for a moment. Will you make the circle known to me? Take the Unbroken Circle of Zertimon and unlock the 7th circle. As you take the circle and twist the links, 2 plates slide from the interior and into your hands. You have no idea where they came from, but the unbroken circle still seems intact. The 7th circle remains. Dakon watches you silently. There are 2 plates here. Perhaps we should both study them, you and I. Dakon is silent for a moment. There is much you have come to know of the circle, and your knowing carries a greater weight than mine. Dakon matches your gaze. Know that your path is mine, and it shall come to pass as you knew the way of Zertimund from me, I shall know the way of Zertimund from you. Very well, Dakon. Ooh. Okay. That's just spells. Missile of Patience. Range unknown. Duration unknown. Speed unknown. Area of effect unknown. Know that the rising of the people. Okay, that's. This is. We don't know what this is. The con. My present for you. Can you actually use it? Where did it go? It doesn't exist. Where did my one go? Excuse me? What happened? I was successful, right? I wasn't imagining things. Confusion, force missiles, acts of torment, battle with interiors, hold and dead. Blood armor, ice, next one with powerful knock. Armor, blindness, fire, mace, my friends, pacify, it's gone. It's not in special abilities. It's not just like hanging out. That's confusing. What did I just learn? I am so confused. But I will see if I can do a new combination, and I can. Look at that. As you examine the rings of the 7 circles of Zertimund, you suddenly become aware of the pattern in the way the links are formed. You hook your fingers into the sides of the circle and unlock a hidden segment, pulling the plate forth so you can study it. Read the symbols. Know that the mind divided divides the man. The will and the hand must be as one. In knowing the self, one becomes strong. Know that if you know a course of action to be true in your heart, do not betray it because the path leads to hardship. Know that without suffering, the rising would have never been, and the people would have never come to know themselves. Know that there can be nothing in all the worlds that can stand against unity, when all know its single purpose, when all hands are guided by one will, and all act with the same intent, the planes themselves can be moved. A divided mind is one that does not know itself. When it is divided, it cleaves the body in two. When one has a single purpose, the body is strengthened. In knowing the self, grow strong. Dakan, did you see that? Can I talk to you about your teachings? There was an 8th circle within the Stone of Zertimund. What does this 8th circle speak of? It speaks of focus and discipline, about how not knowing oneself can physically divide the man. It also speaks of the weakness that division causes. It seems to me that it tells one not only to know, it seems to me that it tells one not. Jesus. It seems to me that it tells one not. What is wrong with me? It seems to me that it tells one to not only know themselves and take strength from that, but that your focus can reveal weakness in your enemy. Dagon is silent for a moment. No XP for this? Would you make the circle known? Yes. Okay! 20,000 XP! Just for that. And more items. As you take the circle and twist the links, 2 more plates slide from the interior and into your hands. Yeah, that's the same. There are 2 plates here. We should both study them, you and I. I think When you know the Eighth Circle, perhaps that you will know Zertimon's heart when he made this pronouncement of the two skies. His words were not those of the Illithids, but the people's. The Khan stares at the plates, his eyes flickering over the geometries upon them, then looks up and matches your gaze. His blaze bends, shifts, until the shimmering you noticed before has become a silver glow. He seems stronger somehow. Oh! Whoa! Dude! Look at the glow up for the Khan. Know that when death comes for you, know that I shall meet its blade with mine. Know that when all dies around you, know I shall live for your sake. When we die the Khan, it shall be the same death. It shall be the pronouncement of two deaths as one.
Updated my journal.
Perfect. I think that completes this. And then I got Eighth Circle of Zertimon. Zertimon's focus. And again, I still don't know what it does. I'm just gonna save this time around. Well, I actually did save last time too. Zertimon's focus. I succeeded in learning this spell. And it's not here. Oh no, it's here! Critical attacker raised for 5 seconds per level. Ooh. And it's an area effect 1 creature. So can I cast it on somebody else? That's actually pretty decent. Maybe. We shall learn. We shall see. Also the Khan. Learn this. Yeah, you're not using these, so let's give you that. So that you can have that. Yeah, a bunch of XP. The Khan. Well, I wanted to finish the Khan's quest and then maybe ditch him for nicer characters. But he now has 20 strength. That is a pretty damn good strength. We shall see. We still have 2 character slots, so the time might come when we do this. Oh, and there's the shadow. I wanted to... Okay, the Khan. Show me. Everybody else go back. The Khan, stand. 15, 14. The Khan. That was great. Yeah, I think I might keep the Khan. The Khan is really done well for himself this time around. Okay, I don't know who Sebastian is. Oh, he just smacked me with his staff. I don't know who Sebastian is. Somebody talked about Sebastian. I think it was somebody in the market potentially, but I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him. You see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. He gives you a slight bow as you approach. Good day, Cutter. I am Sebastian. How may I serve you? Greetings. I have some questions. Yeah, that's it. I know that this is always the option. I should make like a supercut of every time I said I have some questions throughout this entire endeavor. It will be like an hour long probably. Greetings to you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence as he notices your scars. You see his eyes travel along them and his eyebrows arch in surprise. He returns his gaze to you. I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to me, Cutter. What, are you trying to say you can help me with these scars? He smiles at you and shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. He leans forward and begins to examine your scars carefully. He runs a finger along several of them, mumbling to himself. Finally, he looks up at you. Yes, Cutter, I can help you, but I cannot cure you. I can alleviate the worst of your condition. And your price? Ah, yes, the price. He begins stroking his chin and stares at you. You get the impression you are being weighed somehow. He seems to come to some sort of a decision. I have a job that I think you could perform. Go on. I have signed a contract with a certain creature. I am no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. Instead, it has threatened me with death unless I fulfill the contract. Let me guess, you want me to solve this problem for you? Yes, I cannot do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract or face the consequences. I am at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What were you contracted to do? I cannot reveal that information, Kata. I am magically bound not to. That is why people come to me. They know that if I accept a contract, it will be handled with discretion. What kind of creature are we talking about? Oh, of course. I was suspecting that this is gonna be the guy. An Abishai named Gross, Kata. He pauses to gauge your reaction. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the reward I offer you is great. He gestures at your scars. What are you Oh, I see. Will you do it, Kata? They're devils. If I did turn myself into lawful good, I could use that tier. So maybe helping the devils would actually get me lawful, but it also could get me evil. But breaking the law would definitely get me chaotic, so away from lawful. I'm gonna do it. He smiles at you and gives a sigh of relief. Thank you, Kata. The creature is an Abishai named Grosek. You'll need a magic weapon to cause it any harm, so check with some of the shops if you do not own one. Oh, I own some. A spellcaster can harm it as well. Grosek can be found to the east beyond the siege tower. Siege tower? Yes, over beyond the market. Damn thing just appeared one day several years back. No one knows why, and no one seems able to get inside to find out. No, I see. I have some questions. What is going on around here? What do you mean, Kata? Looks around and spreads his arms as if to encompass the whole world. Life, Kata! Life as usual! Nothing more! Perfect. Okay. Wanna go talk to Grosek? There's a Nazi is here. I'm not sure if that's... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get out of this name. Yeah, the siege towers where the coax metal is. I want to really get in there, but I'm gonna try to get this contract off peacefully first, and then we shall see. Sebastian sent me. The creature relaxes quite a bit, and their air grows cooler. It holds out the clawed hand to you. Shh! Give Grosek information! He looks at you expectantly. What information? It's hard to read the facial expressions on the reptile, but you are certain that Grosek is rather annoyed with you. His tail begins to lash furiously, and the air grows warm again. No questions. Give Grosek information or die. Grosek didn't take information from Buddy. Sebastian didn't send me to kill you. That's a lie. I'm gonna start with this, because this is gonna result in a battle. And this might also result in a battle, so that doesn't really matter. He glares at you for a moment while he thinks. Finally he gestures at the nearby tower. Siege tower. How to get inside. Sebastian say divine way. Grosek takes a deep step toward you, holds out his hand. Now give! Oh, that information. I'm sorry. The air around Grosek begins to radiate heat and his scales take on a pale sheen. He gives you a hungry look and appears ready to strike. He opens his mouth to reveal several rows of razor-sharp teeth. No, Grosek think you lie. Give information now. Grosek kill quick, not slow. Not give. Grosek take time. Remove your insides. Let you watch. Wait, I don't have information, but I think I have something that is worth my life. Grosek cocks his head to one side and glares at you. He seems lost in thought for a moment. Grosek, listen. Information good, you live. Gives you a toothy grin. Not good, you die. Grosek give word. How do I know you'll keep word? The Grosek glares at you. This pact, you and Grosek. Grosek live by word of pact. Now you tell. Sebastian can't fulfill your contract. He sent me here to kill you. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. I've did the opposite of what I wanted. I've killed Sebastian. Oh, perfect. How did my alignment didn't change because there's a pop-up, I think, for that, right? So, okay. Well, shit. I wanted it to end peacefully, and it ended in slaughter. But the slaughter I didn't actually participate in. Right. There's some slaves here. How about we deal with that?
gone.
I don't like slavery, and I will buy all these slaves and freedom. You see a boisterous auctioneer. He is very animated and does a lot of shouting, yelling, and stomping. He seems to have a tendency toward melodrama and makes a lot of strange facial expressions as he waves his arms. Greetings. He glances you and motions to the crowd while that he's taking a break. Well, 1,000 greetings do I bestow on you, sir. He does a double take when he notices your scars. You know, I take one look at you with my discerning eye and I see a man in the market for some healing charms. Do you have any charms? He gives you a shocked look and gestures grandly at himself. Do I, Duran, have any charms? He pauses for effect. No, sir, I do not. However, don't let that fact discourage you. I have plenty of other items for sale. He points to the rear of the auction block where a group of people stands in chains. You sell slaves. He shakes his hands. No, sir. I mean, it literally says female slave there. These are indentured servants, not slaves. For the most part, they are guilty of minor crimes. The proceeds from their sale go towards paying their debt to the city. After their term of servitude, they will be free citizens once again. It still sounds like slavery to me. Why? I could only say true. I couldn't lie. That's interesting. He gives you a bright smile. I don't concern myself with such thoughts. My task is to sell their contracts as given by the court of Sigil. He lowers his voice as he leans in closer. And collect a percentage for my efforts, you understand? He straightens. You said they were guilty of crimes. What crimes did they commit? Shrugs his shoulder in an exaggerated way. I don't know for certain, but I would guess theft, assault, or not being able to pay their debts. Those are the most common transgressions. I see. I cannot buy them? Can I talk to them? I mean, Trist seems like an obvious person to talk because there's a name. You see a young woman who's trying to get your attention. Was she really? I wasn't paying attention to that. She's wearing shoddy clothes, but her demeanor is one of elegance, unlike that of the people who surround her. Upon closer inspection, you notice that her skin is clean or smooth, lacking the yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She notices your approach and smiles at you. Greetings. I thank the powers that you noticed me. I am in need of the services of a mercenary. She pauses and examines you more carefully. If appearances are my indication, you would seem to be such an individual's. What exactly is it that you want from me? She nods to you. The heart of the matter is that I am to be sold into slavery for a crime I did not commit. I am in need of a champion, someone who will help me prove my innocence and free me from this fate. She pauses and looks at you expectantly. Tell me exactly what's going on. She thinks for a moment. This is long in the telling, Cutter. Please bear with me. She sighs and begins her tale. My husband died recently and left me his business. I am not business-oriented, so I decided to sell. Not long afterward, I was contacted by a lender saying a loan on the business had not been paid. She pauses to gather her thoughts. I examined all the documents my husband kept and found that there had indeed been a loan taken, but it had just recently been paid in full. I explained this to the lender, and a few days later he asked for a copy of the document. It was nowhere to be found. She looks concerned and pauses to think. When I could not prove that the loan was paid, the lender took me before the court. My monies were taken and applied to the balance owed. Since it did not pay off the loan, I am to be sold on the block to try and recover the remaining amount due. She gives you a forlorn look. I don't understand. Why save you into slavery? It serves many purposes. First, it keeps the prison relatively clear with all but the vilest criminals. Second, the sale of the convicted is used to pay for any damages, costs, and fees involved in the case. Finally, the convicted still serves a sentence from which they are eventually released, supposedly as better citizens. This is all fascinating, but I don't see how I can help you. I need someone to find the missing document, the one that proved the loan was paid, or if you could purchase my contract, I could pay you back. She gives you a pleading look. I can't spend the next 5 years of my life in this ward, Cutter. It will kill me. Surely you've noticed the illness shared by all who live here. Yes, the yellow skin and coughing. Yes, Cutter, please, can you find it in your heart to help me? She looks at you nervously. Please. Well, first of all, that's selfish. I am a selfless man. This I don't believe in, because it's clear that the law can be abused, and I'm not a very lawful person, I guess. Yes, I'll help. Yeah, I guess this is the one.
Journal.
Ask anything, Kara. What's the lender's name? I know his name well, Kara. After all I have been through, I will not likely forget it. She gets a faraway look, and then stutters for a moment. Baron Pikett is his name. She pauses for a moment. And his associate may be someone named Lenny. Ooh, Lenny! I know Lenny. Who is this Lenny? There was a small, feral-looking man who came to a court a few times. He would sit behind Pikett and whisper to him occasionally. Go on. She frowns. I remember him because he always seemed to be uncomfortable in his clothes. He would pick at them as if they were new, as if he were not used to wearing them. On one such occasion, Pikett told him to sit still and stop fidgeting. He called him Lenny. Okay, I know where to find Lenny. Do you think the loan document could have been stolen? I don't know. Why would anyone steal that yet leave others valuables be? Makes little sense to me. Maybe the lender stole the document so you could pay off the loan twice. Ah, intelligence. She looks at you in shock. That is a terrible thought. She hesitates and then begins to tap her chin with a finger as she thinks. But also the most ingenious one, Kara. This Baron Pikett does not strike me as a knight of the post. A what? She gives you a quizzical look. A thief or a cheat, Kara? Such are called the knights of the post, or the cross-trade. I have more questions. Have you explained this to any of the courts? Oh yes, Kara, I have explained my situation to many. You are the first to be willing to help me. She smiles warmly at you. I must be going now. I could buy her contract, but also that would help her, but that wouldn't send Baron Pikett to prison. Now, this guy. I have some questions. Do you know someone called Lenny? Lenny, I know a thief that goes by that name. What can you tell me about him? Officially, nothing. Unofficially, he's a thief, and a good one. A master, I would say. Although he's a thief that seems to have some ethics. He had never been suspected of assault or murder. He has managed to avoid the law on numerous occasions. Anything else? Yes, I would not be afraid to turn my back to Lenny. There are few people I can say that about, but Lenny is one of them. That is all, friend. Oh, so he has conscience. I have some questions. Thank you for well. I wanted to... How are you and Karina doing? We're doing well, thank you. I owe you for your kindness, friend. It was my pleasure. Okay, Lenny. Wait, that's Laszlo. I swear that I thought that was... Well, oh no, Lenny's somewhere... Lenny. I remember where Lenny is. Lenny is in a different place. Lenny is Lenny is hanging out with this shadow. Dakan, show us your prowess. Yep. Dude, Dakan is really grown on me right now. Lenny, my friend. You see a feral-looking young man in shoddy clothes. His eyes dart about as he scans the surrounding. He notices you approach and begins eyeing you warily. Greetings. He looks you up and down and glances about, returning his attention to you. He gives you a wicked grin. You'd best have a good reason to disturbing Lenny Burke. I have some questions. He laughs at you. I ain't no tout. If you have questions, go find one. He smiles, broadens. You'd best push off before I have to bleed you. He really doesn't seem that trustworthy to me. What if I told you Baron Pikett sent me? He stops smiling and examines you for a while. His eyes linger on your scars, and he swallows slightly. After a moment, a frown settles on his face, as he appears to be nervous. Pikett sent you. Why? He said you could answer some questions. He frowns. What questions? Oh, I could do that. But I want you to ask about the papers you stole from Trist. He swallows hard and stares at you. You notice his muscles tense and it looks like he's ready to run. He puts one hand on his hip in a nonchalant manner, but you can tell he's wound tight as a spring. I don't know what you're talking about, Perk. You'd best be off. Smile wickedly. You know what I'm talking about, Lenny. Byron had you steal some papers from Triss. I'm here to collect them. He swallows hard and the corner of one eye starts to twitch. He glances at the scars that cover your body, then tries to meet your gaze, but cannot. Collect them! I destroyed the papers after I nicked them. Just like Baron told me to, finally meets your gaze. Really? Then why are you so nervous, Lenny? Let me guess. Byron thinks you destroyed the papers, but maybe you didn't. Maybe you kept them. A little blackmail material, perhaps. I don't know how I know that, but I guess I do know that. He stares at you for a moment and suddenly turns to run. Grab him before he gets away. As he starts to run, you leap forward and grab him by the arm. He struggles for a moment but cannot match your strength. Really? Finally he goes limp in your grasp. Alright, I didn't destroy them. I'll give them to you, just let me go. Hand them over, Lenny. He sighs. I don't have them with me. You frown at him as see fear grow his face. I swear it, I don't have them. I have put them in a storage. Then let's go get them. Shakes his head sadly. We can't. They're in a warehouse, and they're not open for business right now. Rumor has it there has been some sort of a management change going on, but I don't know if that's true. In any case, I can't get the papers. He looks at you sheepishly. I look into this and get the papers myself then. Fine, I guess that snake packet wins again. He looks at you. Actually, Trist wins this one, Lenny. What do you mean? I'm not working for Packet, Lenny. He stares at you in disbelief. You serious? I thought, but you said... He watches you closely for a moment and then laughs. You gave me the peel, so I'd spill the chant for you. Good job, Kara. Let's go look at the papers, Lenny. Yeah, that's... Yep. He smiles at you. Go to the warehouse and tell the clerks I'm here for a loan, and then he'll give you Trist's papers. If you tell them I gave Piket the laugh, he'll give you a bonus. What bonus? Evidence, Cutter. It will take Piket off the streets for a long time if you give it to the right person. He thinks for a moment. If there is someone in the Harmonium you think you can trust, give it to them.
Updated my journal.
Oh, certainly can. Warehouse is close by. It is over here. How did I get here so fast? I guess there is a way here. Oh, there is a way here. Okay. You mean Vault of the Ninth World.
I'm gone.
There we go. There's some people here. I cannot really steal from anybody here, I guess. Well, there's nothing to loot. But there is this guy. I have to go all the way around to talk to him. Nice. Welcome to the Vault of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigillian? What is this place? The Vault of the Ninth World is pleased to serve as a warehouse for the lower world and all the sentients of Sigil. Our motto is, when one world just isn't big enough, we provide storage space for those that have little to spare. Our prices are competitive, our service is exemplary, and our courtesy to customers is known throughout the plains. What are you? I am a voice of the Vault of the Ninth World. I am here to serve you, the customer. Instruct me in what you desire. Is this place really as big as a world? No, it's just a marketing exaggeration. There's a lot of space here, but not that much. I'd like to claim something. I was told to tell you that I gave Piket the laugh, but also, that's just a bonus. I mean, I will do that. I certainly hope so, sir. Whatever that means. I'm just a big dumb rockhead. Here are your papers, sir. And here, thank you. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, we seem to be full up at the moment. Okay. Yes, only we ran out of space and there's something a little fishy going on around here. I don't know what. The gist of the matter is, we don't really accept items for storage anymore. But I wanted to... Where did do I have papers? Is this all? What papers did I get? Evidence. Oh, I did get it. Okay, so I get these two, and I don't know if I'm supposed to go to give it to Harmonium or.
I hear your words.
But as I'm here, I'm sure I could talk to these fine gentlemen. You see a hulking man, dull-faced and slack-jawed. His muscles, however, are truly a sight to behold. He regards you steadily with dead eyes. Who are you? No, talk to me, talk Lena. He waves his oak-like arm at the woman supervisor. Alright, farewell.
Done.
Hey, Lena. Lena, you see a middle-aged woman, her face care-lined and compassionate. She looks like she'd led a hard life. Can I help you with something, stranger? Who are you? I'm Lena, I supervise these other two. She waves at a hand at their companions. What is it you do here? This is a storehouse. I am the supervisor. Things get stored here. Things get taken out of here. Not much to tell, really. I see. Wait. What is this place? I see. But he said that there's something funky going on. What are you? I was looking for a large bag of coins. We have a bag of coins just like the one you described. Sir, I just need to find out this one thing from you. How much was it in it? Somehow this guess feels right. 1,122 coins. Here you go, sir. Thanks for storing your goods at the Vault of the Ninth Ward. Can I get you anything else? No thanks. Farewell. Farewell! Oh. I guess my previous incarnation has left here some money.
I'm gone.
And I somehow remembered something that felt right. Good! More money. Now, I don't know, talk to Trist first? Yes, I will give it to Duran. Yeah. You have found the document, Cutter. Can you free me? Yes, I will give it to Duran and he will free you. A look of relief washes over her face. You think he's about to faint, but she quickly recovers. I thank you, Cutter. Please return to me after you speak with Duran. Duran? You see, Duran the auctioneer. He smiles at you approach. Well met again. What can I do for you on this glorious smog-ridden day? I want to ask about Triss. Very well, sir. What about Triss? I have proved that she's innocent of any crime. He smiles broadly, then laughs. Very well, show me this evidence. He holds his hand to you. Give him the document. He opens the document and quickly scans its content. After a moment he sighs and folds the documents and puts it inside his shirt. It seems the court's owe Lady Triss an apology, sir. From this moment she is free, and I will make all the arrangements to have her status and property returned to her.
Updated my journal.
Thank you, Darren. No, thank you. It's a rare individual who will do what you have done. He bows to you. Excuse me, I want to speak with Lady Triss. Farewell. I wanted to talk to Lady Triss first. Okay. I guess I still can. This Triss smiles at you warmly. You are my savior, Kara. I will forever be in your debt. Don't come to me again with your problems. This was a pain in the arse. No, I was happy to help you, Trist. Thank you, Kara. She glances about and pauses to think for a moment. You have saved me from certain death, Kara. Slow, painful death. She frowns as she thinks. Please wait here. I shall return shortly. All right. You see Trist approaching. She smiles and waves. Smile and wave. Just smile and wave. Hello again, Kara. Thank you for waiting. She looks about for a moment, then removes a purse from a fold of her dress. With the documents you have provided, the courts will restore my status and finance. This is not much, but this is a well-deserved reward for you, what you have done. She hands you a purse. Thank you, Trist. Oh, it was a purse of experience. Oh no, it was a purse of copper. No, I thank you. Farewell, Cutter. Okay. More money. And then let's go to this Duderino over here and the evidence against Byron Pikett. Actually, before I do it, I want to go to Byron Pikett, and I just want to. Oh yeah, there he is. He just stands right here. Perfect. Hey, dude. I have some questions. What is this place? Tell me about the. It's nothing. I cannot do this. Oh, I wanted to tell him, hey, Baron Pikett, you're going down. You're going down, man. But I guess I'm just gonna talk to Corvus. And I have some questions. Do you know someone named Baron Pikett? I have evidence that proves he's involved in criminal acts here in Sigil. Oh? May I see this evidence? Give him the papers.
My journal.
He examines the papers thoroughly and then folds them and puts them away. He nods to you and smiles. Excellent work, citizen. These documents are quite detailed in their content. I personally will see that the Baron Pikett is taken before the courts. I shall return shortly. I'm just waiting for him again. He soon returns and smiles at you. The deed is done. Pikett has been removed from the streets and the evidence has been presented to the courts. And so he will stand trial. Once again, I thank you. My pleasure. That's... I thought there's gonna be more XP for that. I wonder... Because like there's this guy. If I gave the papers to him, would that maybe... Like maybe he was corrupted? Because I didn't trust him? Baron Pikett is gone. Perfect. Okay. Is there... Man, I really want to get into the tower though. Because like I got this knot charm. That it seems like it might be a key because that's what Sebastian had. But I also already have the knot charm. So I find it... I don't know. I hope to find it. I know that this is a very good shop. What was this place? The print shop. Can I? What is the print shop? Oh, I remember this. I got a message for you to run here. Take it and these coins. I'll be back with you with your receipt. And he runs away. Right. You see a thin, stooped man hunched over a desk, scribbling on a piece of paper. His hair is thinning and drab, drawn back into a ponytail, and thin spectacles adorn his hooked nose. His age could be anywhere from his early 20s to his late 40s. He doesn't look up as he speaks to you. What do you want? Make it quick! What do you do here? He looks sharply at you, seizing the scritching of his pen. Are you entirely dim? It's a printing shop. I print things here. Look around you. I print. What do you print? Books, pamphlets, handbills, words, letters, whatever, he amends. Though I don't do racy prints, and I won't fulfill any perversions you might want, nor do I care to ask. I had a few questions. Do they have to do with work? Well, no. Then you're wasting your time and mine. Good day. He turns to his desk. Farewell. I guess I will.
I'm gone.
Maybe I will need this later. I think they're anarchists, right? The description of them really fit like an anarchist type. Maybe I will print something later. And I guess the only thing in the upper wall... Well, there is the Great Foundry. And also there's Yemen, who I think I've ignored. Oh, no. I didn't ignore... Oh, wait. That's a different thing. The man has a rough, leathery skin with a pale yellow cast and gaunt features. His face is angular, his nose is small and highly placed, and his ears taper to a point. A tracery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He is dressed in a strange, gaudy leather that look more ornamental than combat-ready. His eyes are two small black stones, and they track you as you approach. Before you reach him, the Count pauses. I would caution you against speaking to this Githyanki. What's a Githyanki? Githyanki and Githzerai were once common stock. We were slaves and food to the Illithid. Mind flayers, who devoured our lives in order to succor their own. One of our ancestors, the warrior queen Gith, led us to victory against the Illithids, and we escaped. We have waged unending war to the Mind Flayers ever since. However, there was disagreement over the future in our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader Zerthimon made the pronouncement of two skies, and steel was bared. One race became two. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. We're going to speak to him anyway. The Count nods. Mortar rolls his eyes. Fools rush in. The Why is this? This is a smaller font. The Githyanki has been watching your approach and seems to ignore you entirely. Dakon who wails on the walls of Shrakloth. I know that name, but I don't. For some reason, it's cut off. An unexpected surprise. He draws his weapon. Dakon also draws his blade. Yimin, your blood shall corrode the flagstones of the street. Stand between them. Stop! Dakon speaks to you, though he never takes his eyes off the opponent. Hold fast and do not stand between our blades. Oh god, I don't want to do that. Let it go, Dakon. Dakon speaks to the Githyanki. Yimin, this is not a place for battle. The entire multiverse is our battlefield, dog. There are no sanctuaries. There is no peace. You shall die. The Githyanki. Okay. This is your doom, man. Did I hurt myself with the force missiles? I think I did. Oh, Githyanki soldiers.
All right.
Okay. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen this. Okay. How about the rest of you? Maybe do something.
I'm gone.
Okay. I think this calls for confusion.
I'm here.
I will hear you.
Why did the slaves get hit? Right. Frick, I can't do it. Can't do it! I will load the game. I got an autosave. Okay, I got an autosave while coming out. I'm gonna still attack. I'm gonna still do Githyanki. Then I'm gonna attack the Githyanki. And now we're just gonna start off by killing him. And then we're gonna move away from the people. Right? And then I'm gonna cast confusion. Maybe the thug's gonna get it?
Endure.
Do you have some?
In
Oh well.
enduring, grow strong.
You just. Can you just submerge the well? You know what? You're fine. Just kill them.
What's up?
And you just. Wait, what's this? Morton can summon an avalanche of his friends from the bones of the night to come and take a bite of the target. Oh. Well, you know what? Let's figure this out. And I'm just gonna slice, I guess. Oh, the thug got hit. Where did the skulls go? Okay. Darren, wait! Thug is attacking people. Hey. I like that the harmonium is just standing there. Oh yeah! Oh, it's on! And then there's nothing. However, Duran was about to die. That's interesting. Maybe I could use confusion on thugs to just get people killed. Cool. I really hope that they were gonna give me something more interesting. Where are you going so close to me? Don't stand so close to me. He just disappeared.
Done.
Where did you go? What? Okay, I guess he's just disappeared. Can I talk to about Githyanki? Nope, I can't. Never mind. Okay,
Right.
then I think I'll wrap it up for today. Thank you for watching. This has been episode 22. So, yeah, that's a good number, right? 22. Acacia Avenue. I will see you next time. Bye bye, and Fallout.